It's Monday. Bitcoin's had a good weekend. Did you? I'm your host Connor, and it's time for your daily news recap. Thank you for joining us. And here are your headlines on October the 4th. Coinbase is urging its customers to ramp up their security measures after at least 6,000 users were affected by phishing attacks. We'll be finding out how El Salvador's Chivo wallet is being used for day trading as volcanic energy is used to mine Bitcoin. Plus, why $156 million could be lost from a DeFi lending protocol, all because of a missing equals sign in a line of code. But back to our top story now, and phishing attacks have affected thousands of users at one of the world's biggest crypto exchanges. Coinbase detected a significant uptick in this fraudulent activity in April and May. Criminals pretended to be Coinbase in bogus emails that warned victims they were locked out of their accounts. The links in these messages often directed recipients to copycat versions of the exchange's official site, all with the aim of getting them to enter their login details. Opportunistic fraudsters even attempted to infiltrate Hotmail accounts by masquerading as the Microsoft Authenticator app. If a user had pressed the wrong button, an attacker would have been able to read their emails. Coinbase later sent an email of its own to all of those who had funds stolen and vowed to compensate them in full. But now, the company has written a blog post to remind users how to stay safe online. With a poll suggesting that more than 50% of us reuse passwords across multiple websites, Coinbase says far too many people are failing to stay secure. According to the exchange, having identical passwords is the equivalent of using the same key for your house and car. People who use SMS messages for two-factor authentication are also being urged to upgrade to stronger methods like Google Authenticator. Coinbase has stressed it will never ask users for their passwords, and if you get a suspicious email, the exchange says double-checking the sender's domain name to see if it's legit is recommended. Now, let's head to El Salvador. Thursday will mark 1 month since the country embraced Bitcoin as legal tender, and there's a fair bit of news around too. According to Bloomberg, the government's official Chivo wallet is increasingly being used for day trading, with everyone from taxi drivers to waiters attempting to capitalize on Bitcoin's erratic price movements. One store owner in the capital of San Salvador says he made $12 in 2 days by buying dips and selling when Bitcoin's price rose. Given that $12 is equivalent to a whole day's pay on the minimum wage in El Salvador, that's not bad. One 61-year-old Uber driver told the news outlet, "It's like credit cards. We got used to using plastic, and now we need to start using crypto. The world has to evolve." On Sunday night, President Nayib Bukele said 3 million people are now using the Chivo wallet. But it's unclear whether this figure includes those who downloaded the app, claimed their $30 reward in Bitcoin, converted it into dollars, and ran. Given how some Salvadorans are still wary about using Bitcoin, Bukele is also attempting to sweeten the deal. People and businesses who pay for their petrol using Bitcoin will now get a discount of 20 cents per gallon, and it's hoped this offer will mitigate the impact of rising fuel prices. Although Bitcoin has rallied from lows of $40,000 seen in September and hit $49,000 yesterday, it's some way off the highs of $52,800 last seen on September the 7th. That's the day El Salvador's Bitcoin law came into force. On Friday, Bukele also revealed that the country had successfully mined Bitcoin using geothermal energy from volcanoes. Although the experiment only generated $285 worth of crypto, El Salvador's plans are still at an early stage as equipment continues to be tested and installed. And finally, have you ever made a really big mistake at work? If so, this story might make you feel a little bit better. A missing equals sign in a line of code means $156 million could be drained from Compound's protocol. And to compound the problem, helpless developers can't do anything about it until Thursday. Last week, the lending protocol had announced that there were major problems when Compound Proposal 62 came into effect, as users were now allowed to claim far greater rewards than what they were entitled to. With Compound smart contracts effectively a source of free money, the latest figures suggest that 490,000 comp tokens are at risk. Any changes that need to be made to the protocols take 7 days to process, meaning that when something goes badly wrong, it'll stay that way for a whole week. Compound's governance structure is now coming in for some fierce criticism. One SushiSwap developer tweeted, "This is why time locks on everything are not always the best option. About 100 people knew about this possibility since day one, but their hands were tied due to the time lock." And that, my friends, is how the news is looking this Monday. We hope it's been a useful episode. So, are you going to review your passwords following the Coinbase phishing attack? And what do you think about El Salvador using volcanoes to mine Bitcoin? Tell us by leaving a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Please give our video a thumbs up if you've liked watching us today, and hit subscribe to get a free alert every time a shiny new daily news recap is uploaded. And don't forget, you can ask Alex if you're hungry for more crypto content. Click on the link in the description of this video to head to our website, where we've got loads of great guides and features waiting for you. I've been your host Connor, and that was Monday's Daily News Recap. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.